Our next guest made her claim to fame on Broadway as Fanny Brice in Funny Girl. And now she's originating her role in Harmony, the musical. Let's take a listen.
Where I go, you will be, and like a song that haunts you, baby, you take me.
Beautiful voice. Here to tell us more about the show created by Barry Manilow and Bruce Sussman is actress and singer Julie Benko. Good to see you, Julie.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, excited to talk to you this morning and, talk about this show, really, which is doing amazing. So for those who don't know, what's the story behind Harmony?
So the story follows a singing group called the Comedian Harmonists, who were a real live singing group from the 1920s and 30s in Germany. They were world famous. They played Carnegie Hall. They were half Jewish, half not Jewish. And the story follows what happens to them basically when the Nazi regime comes to power in the 1930s. And it follows the reason why they're forgotten, why we don't know who they are anymore. And spoiler alert, like Nazis, Jews, I think you can put the dots together.
Yeah. Right. We heard your hauntingly beautiful voice.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about your role in the show?
I play Ruth, who is the Jewish wife of one of the non-Jewish members of the group that you saw him on there, the pianist of the group. I'm also married to a pianist in real life, so I exclusively
Our imitating
marry,
life.
pianists, composers. But so it follows what happens to our relationship and under the pressure of an interfaith marriage under the Nazi regime. I'm a Jew, I'm a Bolshevik, so she's an activist. She's exactly the kind of person that Hitler doesn't like.
Yeah, and we had Sierra Bajas on earlier in the month talking about her character, because there's a bit of a juxtaposition between the two love stories that are happening at the same time, right?
Exactly. So she's a non-Jew married to a Jew, and I'm a Jew married to a non-Jew, and so there's this juxtaposition between the two relationships, and their relationship gets closer together, their love gets stronger, and ours, spoiler alert, as you can see as I pull my wedding ring off and throw it at him, it doesn't go quite as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds like an incredible show. I'm curious, has this kind of inspired you to work on some music of your own? Because I know you do your own thing.
I do my own thing. Well, like I said, I'm also married to a pianist and composer, and so we create music together. We put out a couple of albums before, and now we actually have a new album out called Christmas with You. It's an EP of four Christmas songs. Well, one Hanukkah song, 3 Christmas songs, one of which I wrote.
Oh, that's amazing.
And Jason did all the arrangements. Jason Yeager, that's my husband's name.
Beautiful cover.
So we do some jazzy stuff. The Man with the Bag, which is like one of my favorite Christmas songs, and Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, which is classic. I mean, I'm a Judy Garland girl through and through. And my own song that I wrote while I was backstage at Funny Girl in the closet where they stored all the understudy costumes, because it was the only place where I could get any peace and quiet and be by myself. So I shared a dressing room with 8 other understudies.
Oh, wow.
And so we had a great time and got really close. But if you ever wanted to just hear yourself think, you'd go into this closet. We called it the asbestos room.
We would, hopefully not.
Hopefully, I never saw any asbestos.
Right, there we go.
But we would, so I got a lot of writing done there. There was a lot of competition for that room. People would take phone calls in there. You'd be like, I'm gonna, oh no, it's taken again. And then we do Tumbala Laika, which is a Yiddish folk song, and a way that we could, that I could celebrate my heritage too.
That's awesome. Back to the show for a second. Did you get to work with Barry, talk to Barry?
Oh yeah, he was around all the time, and I got to record the cast album with Barry, and that was really fun because obviously, I mean, he spent so many years in the studio really refining his process there. So just getting to work with him and see how, he would say, okay, go back in, do it again, listen to each take sort of line by line and pick his favorite performance of each one, and then he would say, I didn't quite get what I want, can you go back in and do it again? And he's always been really supportive, and I mean, he loves the show. He's obviously been
years he's been working on
30
this.
years developing it. It's his baby, him and Bruce. I mean, it's really a testament to their dedication and their hard work that it's finally gotten its due on Broadway.
Right. Before we let you go, we have to wrap, but what is your favorite thing to do during the holiday season? I can tell you're a fan of the holidays.
Yeah. Well, I always go to my in-laws in the Boston area.
Okay.
And my husband grew up, his mom comes from a Jewish background, his dad was raised Catholic, so they do everything.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
I did not grow up with getting to do Christmas. Like, we did the Chinese food in the movies, like,
Right.
hello, Cantor, you know.
Right.
So we get to do the tree, and
Yeah.
we get to cook the Christmas meal, and we just have all these little Christmas traditions, so it's
Yeah.
just really nice to spend it with my in-laws.
Do the Hanukkah, then into the Christmas,
Yeah,
into the New
they have
Year.
a cat that plays fetch, so that's always like, we always like to look forward to, like, come on, Bonnie, we're gonna just bring it back. It's kind of amazing.
All the things, all the things. Julie, thank you so much for being with us, and continue
Yes.
to enjoy the holiday season.
Thank you, you
Congrats
too.
on
Thank
you.
everything.
Thank you so much.
All right, Harmony is currently showing at Broadway's Barrymore Theater. You can also listen to Julie's new EP, Christmas with You, streaming on all platforms. So
Very
check it
nice.
out.